so much fucked up shit to get into. Welcome back to Little Stinkers, baby. I am Michael fucking Rainey, and I am here to nut on your leg. To my left, Jon Delcollo.
What's up?
Jacob Furman Mattera.
Hello.
Juicy Jeff Simmons on the ones and twos. Man, it feels so good to be back here in the room with my boys.
You got that Disney sheen.
I do, man.
Also, you're covered in glitter from earlier.
Yeah, fuck. I wish I still had a little bit of magic in my pocket instead of on the table.
I think you do, Mike. You probably
Just reach back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
as
you
luck
got
would have it, there's a little bit of magic in the air.
Don't get it on your gout. You can't have glitter.
Yeah, I do have my ice bucket for my gout because I was pretty good in Disney. I feel like I was 90% healed, and now the shit's acting up again. So without further ado, I got to ice my gout. 3,
Taking
2.
the old ice gouted challenge.
Oh, it feels so good.
I hope it heals tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you got hurt in rec league kickball.
How are you boys?
Feeling good, man. Just got back from vacation.
You look good.
Yeah, very tan.
You are always tan, and somehow
yeah.
you're tanner.
I got locked in a tanning bed for about 12 hours. So.
Jake was in a California king tanning bed.
Yeah, I'm so big. I got a Bollywood tan.
Oh my god.
You were at the Delaware Shore?
Yeah.
Love it.
So was Eli Manning.
What?
Yeah,
I
he's
saw.
in there. Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, they tried to get me to fucking pay 25 cents for 4 months on the Delaware online page to see what restaurant he ate at. I think I know where he went. Fucking Grotto Pizza, baby. Let's go. Everybody goes there.
You got to go to Grotto's, man.
It could have been the Dogfish, maybe. It could have been that one steak joint. I like that place.
Hammock. That's a fun place.
And there's that sushi place. Is it called Sushi?
Sakatumi.
Is it Pushy?
Yeah.
Pushy? Yeah, we're doing pretty good, Mike.
Yeah.
Best time to do it.
Baby.
That's great.
All right. I don't know if I want to do this during the episode.
It is so cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
You can just take little dips, you know?
I can. That's what I'm going to do.
That's what people love to hear.
A French dip my foot.
Double dip it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rainy right foot. Wet.
All right. So, Jake, I experienced a few spooky places during my travels this week.
Okay.
Okay, and it led me down a rabbit hole of just spooky places, and I thought to myself, why don't we cover a spooky place that we've experienced?
Ooh, okay. I like that.
So I settled upon the very spooky Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles.
Oh.
Are you getting going?
What's that?
Are you getting going right now?
What do you mean?
Are we going to give me a chance?
Oh, no. I totally forgot. Yeah.
Oh, my God. You go away for fucking
I forgot how the show works.
one Disney adult vacation.
Yeah.
You go to,
Unbelievable.
you spend the day by yourself after you ship your family home from Disney World
Ship them
at
home.
Disney World.
All right,
One time.
We might be talking about the Cecil Hotel. All right, let me dip my tootsies back
Maybe,
in here,
yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's
Cool
connected
off.
to your damn memories.
Here we go, baby.
Here we go. I want to talk about my friends, the Impractical Jokers.
Oh, man.
Only friends with one of them
Had 'em
so
on all
far,
weekend, by the way.
but did you?
Oh, yeah. Made James watch it. He loves it.
Didn't even go to the beach 2 days in a row.
New season starts tonight
What a plug.
on
If-
TBS.
If you're
They're no
listening
longer
to this, it's tomorrow. Or last night.
Yeah,
It's
2
not
days ago.
current. That's exciting news. And I'm kind of ashamed that I didn't know it, but I didn't deserve to win that one
Oh,
because of my misinformation. Jeff, thank you for being so wet and juicy with the information.
on TBS. They're no longer on the True TV.
They got bumped up. They got called up,
Yeah.
dude.
Wow.
They say, get that goddamn lefty
Yeah.
down here.
TBS hurting. That's what they do.
They're owned by the same network, all right?
Yes. Turner Broadcasting.
Okay. The Cecil Hotel. You
yeah,
win.
baby. We walked past it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember? Inadvertently.
Yep.
Where were we going? We were going to
Was
get
it
French dip
it
or
was
something.
the hot dip place,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
It was the hot
French,
dip.
French dippies.
Yeah.
Incredible food, but we're driving
Coles.
past. Coles, yes.
Coles
Yep.
right next to Skid Row.
Dude.
It is a park
Right
your car
next.
in a paid parking garage area.
Yes.
Unless you want your shit bashed in, it looks like.
Dude. Yeah, I think we were looking for the Cecil, and then we ended up walking in front of it, right? Is that what
Yeah,
happened?
I think so.
Or
Yeah.
we
drove.
stopped in
We
front
parked right in
Yeah.
front of it.
Crazy.
Yeah, an insane place with a very rich history. And I had always assumed that there was an exorbitant amount of death, suicide, just horrible things happening. Those things did happen, but it sounds like they didn't happen at a disproportionate rate.
Okay.
It's just the fucked up things that happened there just seemed especially fucked up. And then two of the people who ended up staying there really added to the allure of it being profoundly haunted or bad juju-y.
And there is an instance in like the past decade that was
Yes.
pretty insane, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that kind of like, I think that reignited interest in it as a spooky place.
This is our first inanimate stinker.
I know.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I thought of this because I enjoyed the Tower of Terror
Yeah.
at Disney Hollywood Studios. And then also, this is kind of nuts. Did you ever see the hotel inside of the Orlando airport, the Hyatt?
I know of it.
I feel like I've seen it. It's like it's
Very
like a courtyard
Beautiful
accessible
balconies,
view, right?
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really a nice place. And before we come back, I usually stay there that night just because it eliminates so much of the travel fucking stress.
Yeah.
You just walk out of your fucking hotel
Perfect.
and you're at TSA. But you can't open the windows there, and all these rooms have beautiful balconies. And why do you think you can no longer open the balconies, Jake?
People were screaming offensive things off them.
Just you. But John, do you want to take a guess as to why people can't open their goddamn balcony doors and go out on the balcony at the Hyatt Orlando anymore?
Because they had low railings and people were trying to tie their shoes over the railing by accident, and they ended up going whoopsie all the way down.
In a roundabout way, yes.
Okay.
But in 2019, this 36-year-old porker named Robert Henry, who was a TSA agent, got fed up with being bullied by his coworkers and his superiors,
Whoa.
rented a room at the Hyatt in the top floor, and did a swan dive off the top of it.
Did he curse the name of his superiors on the way down?
In his suicide note, he said, "I'll see my superiors in hell."
All
Which,
right.
how big of a fucking loser do you have to be to thinking about work in the afterlife?
Hey, man, I've been pissed off at some superiors in my day. I know how he feels.
But I mean,
If he's getting bullied by the TSA, how the fuck do we feel?
I know.
I want to swan
I know.
dive off the fucking airport every time I have to sit through that shit. You're a pre-check guy. You haven't
I'd rather
experienced in a while.
swan dive
Even so.
than go through TSA.
Yeah. Can I just land on the windshield of the plane?
So I get the idea of being fed up with TSA, but for fuck's sake, man, there's so many people walking there, kids and shit. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that
you're a
is
fat boy. You're gonna
horrifying
land on
thing
one
to
of them.
do. Yeah.
And I don't think he
can't
died
believe-
right when he hit the ground.
Oh my god! From the top floor.
I've seen pictures. There's not blood splattered or anything, but there's EMS like tending to him while he's on the ground.
Oh
and
my
you
God.
don't see video of it happening, but you see video of people congregating, and everybody's like, "Did he jump or did he fall?"
Yeah.
I read an interview with one guy. He's like, I assumed he was just a worker who was working on the ledge, but even so, he's
Yeah.
like, that sounded seemed kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
But then another witness said at one point he just closed his eyes, put his arms out, and leaned forward.
Whoa.
Okay, so they had one smart witness and one stupid witness. It sounds like. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He was fucking cleaning windows or something. And
I thought it was part of the Peter Pan show.
yeah, I mean, the magic is still in the air down here. It's Orlando, for God's sake.
Yeah, so
That was as recently as 2019.
2019, man.
And that hotel's been there for decades. And that guy ruined fucking balconies for everybody. What a
TSA ruined it.
selfish prick.
Something else
Yeah.
again.
I
It's
mean,
still
is
their
there
fault.
anything you fucking losers can't fuck up?
You fucked up balconies, for Christ's sake. You don't even work on that floor.
Dude, imagine being a fucking family taking your young kids to Disney for the first time to see
Yeah,
the
come on,
magic,
dude.
and you're walking past the store and you just see splat.
And people have done that at the Disneyland garage in Anaheim.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Do it in a
Yeah.
room like a normal person. Is it that fucking hard?
Jump to your death from the top of your springy mattress.
As many
Yeah.
times as it takes.
Somebody needs to just on their way out to say, "I need attention."
Yeah, brutal. So
Hopefully that guy said, "Is this where I park?" That's not my car.
yeah, so the tram cars aren't the only things you have to watch out for in these parking
Yeah.
centers, Jake. This was a hotel in an airport.
Yeah, we're with you.
Spooky
right.
place.
Yeah, so spooky places. So Hyatt Orlando, very spooky. And then also the Tower of Terror led me to this spooky place, the Cecil Hotel, which was built in December of 1924, Jake.
Happy 100 years to the Cecil Hotel.
Oh, wow. We
You
should.
creepy asshole.
I was going to say we should stay there, but now you have to be homeless and have a voucher for it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
They made it like public housing.
How long has it been like that?
A few years, because for a while they just rebranded as like Stay on Main, and it was still a hotel, and you could book a room in the Cecil Hotel, and they look like it seemed like they kind of make it like chic and
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
tiki
hotel-
and
But they had it under a different name. They tried to
Yeah,
ghost
stay on
kitchen.
Main.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they had like the first 12 floors like allocated for public housing and stuff like that. So you would go to stay at the hotel. They'd send you all the way up to like the 11th floor.
Hopefully on a different elevator
Nope.
shaft as the
The
Stinkies.
same.
Same
And that's
stinky
when people
elevator.
started getting like creeped out. They're like, what's happening?
yeah. And if you got off on the wrong floor, it's like you're now subjected to all these fucking ne'er do wells.
Yeah, who are still not in your house. Like, dude, stop hanging out in the hallway. You're homeless inside somehow.
Like go in as many doors as you could possibly fucking go into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just enjoy
tiniest room.
the subtle satisfaction of putting a key in a lock that actually turns.
Yeah, go inside, lock the door 100 times before you come back out in the hallway.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about TSA being fucking losers for swan diving off the fucking Hyatt, but man, how big of a fucking homeless loser do you have to be in a hallway in a fucking building that you're allowed to go inside of a fucking room?
Yeah, have a party in your room. Have everybody in the room.
It's kind of, you know, all right. I guess it's a lot like when you're like, oh man, I wish my family would go away for a little while.
Yeah.
And you're praying to Saint Benoit to make that happen. But then it's like they finally leave the house and you're just like, what am I going to do with myself? You know?
Yeah, you get bored pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably
Not
get,
in my case. That TV is all I need.
I know. Like I'm
Bed,
with
the
you.
fucking. I take the tissues from the bathroom counter.
Screen to screen to screen. Yeah. You live in that Wally life.
Thank you.
640 South Main Street. We've been there, and it is an incredibly creepy place. People lurk around outside all the time. Any YouTube video I found where people are trying to gain access, they're just constantly trying to persuade security guards to let them in.
So that's all recent. since
Yeah,
you
it's all
couldn't-
very
yeah.
recent. And people that actually like, if you leave out the back door, there's people like lurking in that area, like asking you to hold doors open for them and to let them in.
Whoa.
Really?
It's very strange. Yeah.
And that's just to get YouTube footage.
Yeah, just to get in
basically.
and just fucking dick around.
Yeah.
I think
Man.
with people with the YouTube or the Netflix documentary that came out recently with Elisa Lam,
Yeah, where she went missing.
yeah, and we'll get more into that, but I think that kind of renewed interest in the Cecil Hotel and really like added to the spook factor.
Yeah.
Jake, have you ever seen the show Spook Factor?
No, I have not. What's
I'll
it
tell you more about it after our show.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Yeah. After our show, please.
But the Cecil is a few blocks from Skid Row. It doesn't seem like it's Skid Row proper. It seems
Okay.
like it's just on the outskirts.
It's definitely adjacent. Like,
You're
I think-
there pretty quickly.
I think 1 block maybe.
I think the place where we parked, which was around the corner from Kohl's, was actually Skid Row.
Okay. I thought it was on the other side of the. That we could have crossed the street. I forget.
You're
Where
saying
we
we
exactly
parked
parked?
on Skid Row?
We parked in a garage,
Yeah.
right?
In a garage where
Yeah.
across the street, I think, is where Skid Row
Yeah.
began.
Yeah, I think we could see some tents
Yep.
from there.
It was
No,
intense
there's-
for me to experience.
There's tents everywhere now. Los Angeles downtown has always been,
Tenty.
as I know, pretty shitty. I don't know when it became shitty, what decade.
Like
But-
Demolition Man, I think, around that time.
Really?
Maybe it was worse before. Maybe since the riots.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But in any case, it is always scary, kind of wherever you go. If you're by yourself at night, it's kind of a sketchy situation.
The first time that I went there, I was on family vacation, and I messaged a lady that I rented a room from at an Airbnb just to say hello and that we were in town. And she's a very sweet lady. She's like, hey, if you, your wife, and your kids want to come hand out supplies to people with pets on Skid Row, we could use a few hands. So I was like, oh, that sounds sweet. And we drove down to Skid Row. We met her. And as soon as we got out, I was like, "Oh man, this is going to be a quick trip."
Yeah.
Whoa.
And we did, and it was very nice because people were very appreciative. But at
Yeah.
the same time, it got kind of scary quickly because when people see you handing shit out,
Yeah. Gimme.
yeah. And on top of that too, it's like it feels terrible saying to a person like, "Oh no, we're only here for the dogs."
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
kind of a
that's-
fucking weird thing. Like,
That's so.
only the people who are down on the luck who have a
You
pet.
went down and volunteered for the dogs on Skid Row.
Yeah. Let me see you clean yourself.
Yeah. Sarah, I understand that you have borderline hypothermia right now, but that is a vest for a pupper, okay? That's that little doggo's vest right there.
Yeah, show me some ID that says heckin' pupper, and you can have.
I do appreciate the emblem that you're putting out right now. It's because all your front teeth are missing and you can't hold your tongue in your mouth.
Who's got an itchy neck? Who's got an itchy neck? All right. Well, you are a good boy, but I cannot give you this vest. But yeah, terrifying place. And the Cecil, it was built. It was 15 stories, 700 rooms, and it was built at a cost of $1.5 million.
Wow, in 1924.
100 years ago.
I think in today's money that would be like 15 million. So even
Gotta
even
be
then,
way more than that.
I don't know,
100
man.
years ago? I feel like that's a fucking half a bill. I don't know. I don't
I'm
know
not good
shit
with
about
that.
I don't know,
anything.
but I think that yes, and today, especially with real estate in downtown Los Angeles, if you chose to build that there,
You would love it or list it. That's what you would do.
Are you watching that on your phone right now? Do you have AirPods in listening to Love It or
Yeah,
List It?
listen,
Sorry, guys. It's a good reno.
I see his AirPods wiggling. Look at this pervert. Somebody nut on his leg. Turn this off.
Someone nutted on my leg.
But the Cecil was built with upscale intent, Jake.
How much is that, Jeff? How many commas are in that?
Whoa.
27 and a half
27 million.
Wow. All right.
Okay,
Fuck
less
me.
commas than I thought. You were only half off. I thought it was
know.
like fucking astronomical compared to that. And you didn't go over, so you
Thank
technically
you.
win.
Yeah, I try not to go, whether it's penis inches or estimating real estate prices. I try to never go over.
Always bet the under with old Johnny Smallcocks.
But Jake, it was built with upscale intent, and initially it was. It did attract a business class, but when the Great Depression hit, everything went south. And by the 1940s, it was just full-on shitty Skid Row inhabitants.
And it never cleaned up, basically?
No, it only got worse over time.
Damn, so Skid Row started after the Depression. So downtown LA, essentially, that area has clearly grown into tent cities all over the place, but like it's been a shady area for almost 100 years. Wow.
From what I understand, the plan was for LA officials to just gradually push people towards Skid Row by saying, "Go here and get out of our fucking hair, and nobody's going to bug you."
Really?
Initially, yes, but then it just became this insane fucking. It sounds like it's got like every block has its own fucking purpose. Like every block is either it's run by somebody, and also it has like, okay, this is a fentanyl block, this is a crystal meth block. This
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking. There's a guy who runs a channel called Soft White Underbelly. It's a really cool like interview channel where he interviews people that are just have experienced like different degrees of just fucked up shit in life. And as he gives like a Skid Row walkthrough, and he's talking about this, how like, you know, it's got its own. It's kind of like, it reminded me of like Deadwood, where nothing official is set up, but everybody, it's understood who has what role here and there.
Yeah. There's unwritten rules.
Yeah. Very interesting, but at the same time, just makes it even scarier.
Yeah, I mean, just fucking sleeping there, trying not to get fucking involved with any of that shit has to be scary, you know?
Yeah.
Like just being down on your luck and not trying to hear drug dealers fighting with fucking...
I was gonna say, how many floors up would it take for you to feel comfortable?
I'm talking about being on the streets,
Oh,
up on them streets.
Are you talking about in the Cecil?
yeah.
I would
There's
not feel comfortable.
Yeah, there's no
anywhere in
comfort
there.
level.
Yeah.
Dude. And up until 1944, there had been a lot of deaths there, but they were all suicides.
Depression, like related.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then in 1944, they experienced their first murder, and it's a very spooky one. It is a baby murder, Jake.
I don't like those.
I don't like those either.
this lady by the name of Dorothy Jean Purcell is one of these ladies who didn't know she was pregnant. You ever hear of those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're called toilet moms.
That's got to be a show, man. It's a show, right?
Yeah, they did 24 seasons on TLC.
MTV's Toilet Moms.
Well, I know what I'm searching tonight.
Just drinking a fucking 64-ounce mocha cappuccino for two. Yeah, so Dorothy was a toilet mom. And she was in the Cecil with a man twice her age. She was 19. This man was 38. He was a traveling businessman that she was acquainted with. And she was sleeping next to him. She woke up in the middle of the night, was having baby issues. Mm-hmm. She gave birth on the fucking toilet.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. And she says that she did not want to wake her lover up. This guy slept through the entire thing.
Put a ring on it. That's a keeper right
I
there.
know. God damn. Be still my heart. She gave birth to the baby Jake. Was able to sever the cord and walked out and launched the baby onto the roof of an adjacent building.
Oh my God.
Fucking Kobe, dude. Jesus Christ.
I was just about to say, do you know what the baby's first word was? Kobe.
From downtown.
She's heating up.
Did that ruin balconies for the future guests?
Oh, no. Yeah,
The
she was a
future toilet
fucking
moms?
Orlando fucking airport bitch.
They put out a baby net. Just bounces them back.
That baby was working too hard and got sad. That's horrifying. That's fucking crazy.
Dude,
Yeah.
a roofed baby is probably the last thing you want to see as a roofer.
That's the first time I've ever heard of a roof
Roofed
baby.
baby, yeah.
Was the baby's name Darla? Like a McNugget buddy roofing?
Oh my God.
Oh no.
That would be horrible.
It would be really fucking bad if she said, I named you Darla. From pussy to roof in a matter of minutes,
Oh,
but she
man.
got named in the meantime.
Damn. Went from boss baby to employee baby that quick.
It was a long time ago. That's why I feel so comfortable making fun of
It
this
is.
dead baby.
I think for me personally, myself personally as a person, I would say 1970 is the cutoff for when
I
my
was going
feelings
to say
start.
50 years.
Wow.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You guys.
1970 is my feelings cut off. Anything that happens before, it's as though it didn't even happen, Jake. And they aren't even real people, just like you think prostitutes aren't real.
You
I
say
know
it
that
all
they're
the
real
time.
physically, but as far as human beings with feelings, you know.
I never
Debatable.
said that.
Every time I see you park by the baseball field
Don't.
littered with kids, you're screaming, windows down, with through a megaphone that you've attached to your car system.
don't-
Prostitutes aren't real people.
Oh my God.
You always say prostitutes aren't real people,
never
and you're
said
yelling like
this.
Alex Jones. And then you say you can do whatever you want to them.
Oh my God.
And you have your bumper sticker that says "Keep honking, I'm reloading for hookers." You really leave no stone left unturned.
This is horrible, guys.
Oh, it's not us, man.
Your
It's
fucking behavior,
yeah,
man.
it's your fucking truck, man.
Dude.
It's your fucking hooker hell wagon.
Thing is covered in weaves on the front grill, dude.
Yeah, his fucking hood ornament is a hooker head.
Oh my God.
No, it's not a Mercedes, but that was her name.
Oh, man. And I haven't found anything to substantiate this, but I do like to believe that hopefully she was around there at some point. But Elizabeth Short, the lady who was the Black Dahlia,
Oh, whoa.
people say that they saw her there. However, it could have been a number of any of the places in that area where she could have been seen. Because there was a bar down there that some say that she would frequent, but then there were, I think it could have just been a case of just like people wanting to inject themselves into the Black Dahlia story after she becomes a massive story, a lady that got cut up, slashed from fucking ear to ear.
Yeah. I feel like it was, in my mind, the Cecil related to her.
Oh, okay.
But I could be wrong. All my information about the Black Dahlia is from that Dana Gould joke.
Oh, what
Oh my
might be
God.
my favorite bit of all time.
It's incredible.
Such a good joke.
Yeah.
Check YouTube Dana Gould's Black Dahlia joke and have yourself a nice little laugh out loud at your work computer.
What is the name of that special?
Let Me Put My Thoughts in You. Is it that one?
I don't think so. That might have been the hardest I laughed. Well, that and Elephant in the Room, Patrice O'Neill, might have been the hardest that I've laughed through a special.
Man, the way he does the second chick in Aruba. What's her name? And
Yeah.
just hooks him so good.
Dude, one more Dana Gould thing I want to add before we move on, but his bit in that special about putting the horse down,
I don't recall it.
about having to set the horse on fire.
Yeah, about how it burns.
I'll have to listen to it tonight.
Yeah, it was he was putting his dog down, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
He was putting his dog down, and then he compared it to putting a horse down, and just was like asking questions.
Does the tail burn at the same rate as the rest of the horse? Oh, and this was pretty sad. In 1964, there was a pigeon lady who was strangled with a towel.
By Anonymous?
I don't know if they ever caught the guy who did this. Yeah.
There are plenty of unsolved murders here,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But the one baby roofer,
They
is
know who she
identified.
was.
Yeah.
She was.
candy bar.
Yeah, they actually did. The newspaper picture was of her in a hospital bed, just.
Baby roofer, one version needs to be hyphenated and the other one needs to not be. There's either a 1-year-old child tarring a roof, putting some shingles up, or a lady or a man. A man can be a baby roofer.
I would assume so, because it's tough to get those things up there. And also, semi-related, the baby roof scene from Goonies is my favorite scene in the entire movie.
I don't get it.
Baby roof?
Now I get it. Jake got it before me, and he's on fucking goofballs tonight.
Got a new goofball prescription. I'm sorry.
Now, 1985 rolls along, Jake.
Yeah.
Do you know what California serial killer was hot and ready in the summer of 95?
Was
95 or 85?
85.
85? Was this the Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez?
Oh, he's humping the
Oh, my
air.
God.
He's drinking a
Oh,
Corona
no.
NA, and he's got his fingers in the air
Whoa,
somehow.
in a Mickey shirt.
He's drinking the penis with his beer now.
I'm getting inspired by your penis taste buds that you mentioned. Yes,
That was
Richard
on a Patreon
Ramirez.
only, and everybody knows about this. My GoFundMe for my elective surgery yet.
If you're watching this as a free episode, you're going to want to check out the Patreon episode we did where we wrote a letter to Lady Murderer Taylor Business, where John talked about his upcoming elective surgery where he's having taste buds implanted onto his penis. Yeah. But entirely different thing, but definitely worth checking out just to see how far we've come with modern medicine. But 1985, Jake, the Night Stalker was captured August 31st, 1985.
Oh, wow.
And during shortly before he was captured, he was staying at the Cecil Hotel. So after a long night of murdering, he would go back to the Cecil. And when he committed his last murder, he retreated to the Cecil Hotel, and he either walked up to his room naked or just with underwear on, because he dumped all of his clothing in the dumpster out back because it was just rotten with blood.
Oh my
Really?
God.
Yeah.
I mean, that
Richard
probably,
again.
yeah, it probably wouldn't be too abnormal to see a bloody naked man walking to his room.
Nobody thought anything of it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The 80s, man.
Dude, and there was...
Hey, it must have just come from the Rat concert over at the Whiskey Go Go.
Did you guys see the Night Stalker documentary on Netflix?
I remember, yeah, I did see that, and it was terrifying. You recommended it to me.
It scared me.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not much that really spooks me anymore, but that was something that genuinely scared me. And one of the things that really fucking sent chills up my spine was when they were talking about the him bringing the kid in the duffel bag.
Yeah.
Thinking back now with what we're talking about now, I wonder if that was at the Cecil Hotel.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she said it was like a real, like, crappy place, right?
Yeah.
That's,
Horrifying.
yeah. Why did he decide to let her go?
I don't know, man.
know?
It's so weird, like how
Yeah.
fucking maniacs pick and choose how they're going to be evil. Yeah. What would you do if you have complete disregard for hookers?
That's
If
not
you
true.
captured a hooker,
I would never capture a hooker. But
yes, you would. You have a hooker rope dangling from the
truck nuts on your big truck.
he's got big floppy hooker tits as truck nuts.
I just had my boy modify them. He modified these truck nuts to be giant rangers.
Big boys only play with disgusting toys. But yeah, dude, Richard Ramirez was there in 1985, and a few years later, in 1991, there was an Austrian murderer named Jack Unterweger.
Nice pronunciation.
Thank you.
Yeah, wow.
He had killed a woman, and he played by every rule that the prison set before him, and he was such a model prisoner that the prison eventually let him go.
Whoa.
He was in jail. 1974, he committed a murder, and I don't know exactly how long he spent in jail, but he became kind of like this weird, like, folk hero, and he went on to become a writer. And in 1991, he convinced this magazine that he was writing for to let him come to Los Angeles so that he can do a comparison that showcased the attitudes toward prostitution in Austria and the attitudes toward prostitution in the United States. Reality, it was just an excuse for him to get paid to fly to Skid Row to kill hookers. And he ended up killing 3 women while he was in Los Angeles.
I think they call that gonzo journalism. On account of how his penis looked like Gonzo's nose.
Oh, my God.
All right, so he went in for 1974 for the initial murder, and then 1985 was when he was released. So from 85 to 91, he kind of like had free reign, and he became somewhat of a celebrity.
Dude, what authority does the jail have to release him?
I don't know.
You know what I
man.
mean?
He's definitely somebody that I would like to cover as an actual stinker.
Yeah.
And there was he would do police ride-alongs in Skid Row.
Come on.
So they would fill him in on like, okay, like we patrol at this time. During this time, we're not here. We leave them alone.
Christ.
That's
a real nasty bitch right there. Her name's Trixie. You might want to keep an eye on her.
Yeah.
You might want to kill her for us. Just kidding. Not really.
Mass blowjobs.
But his thing was strangling women with their own bras.
I mean, that sucks.
Jake, imagine being strangled with your own underwear.
With my own bra?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah, each of our bras being ripped off of our fucking fat tits. And just fucking pleading with our murderers to just stab us like a man.
I wish there was padding.
We just got true classic fucking bras wrapped around our goddamn
my
vocal
God.
cords.
I'd wear a true classic corset if they had one.
Yeah, true classic Spanx.
We should do that. We should get Spanx one day and see how different we look.
Oh, man.
We should wear them to Fogo de Chão and then cut them off our bodies at the end of the meal.
Hey, guys, I got the edible Spanx we ordered.
Make the gauchos
Have it
cut
shave
them
it off of us. Medium, please. Actually, extra large.
My coaster's red.
Say when. When?
Oh, man. But, Jake, it was in 2007, the Cecil gets new owners. And in 2011, they rebrand as the Stay on Main.
4 years after they owned it, I guess, were they renovating the entire time? And then once it was like kind of new and posh, they changed the name.
Yeah.
But they couldn't fool anybody, right? Or, I mean, I'm sure they did fool some people.
People knew, and they would get people, like, it sounds like a portion of the hotel was dedicated to more of like a hostel type situation.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of the people that came through there were just people that were just there for a few days and hoping to pass through and get on their way. And that was the case with the woman who the documentary centered upon, Elisa Lam. She was initially in the hostel type section, but she was creating enough of a disturbance as to where they said the only way that she could stay in the place was if she got her own private room. And that's what she ended up doing. And then after that, that's where the footage came from, where she's lurking around the hotel. She's in the elevator acting goofy.
So weird, man.
I think my take on it is that, you know, she was diagnosed bipolar. She
Yeah.
had a bunch of medications with her. I'm guessing maybe she wasn't taking the medication or it wasn't working.
Yeah, there was something.
It would
really
fit
happening.
that she had a psychotic break.
Yeah.
And
Sad.
Could have. Was there potential for her to have bought drugs there, like some kind of like
I would say the potential was definitely there.
meth or crack, and then that mixes with the fucking drug that you're also taking for bipolar.
It could have been, but
You know,
Yeah.
'Cause that's fucking. She looked like The Ring, right?
yeah,
It was very long hair, creepy.
yes.
Fucking like staring at the corner of an elevator kind of thing.
Her eyes are that way naturally, so I don't know that she's necessarily staring or squinting, but
Never said squinting.
well, you implied. But here's the thing: it's like I don't picture a young Asian woman buying mind-altering drugs.
How old was she?
23.
Yeah, maybe not.
I think she was 23. 21.
Where was she from?
Canada.
Mike went through a gamut of emotions.
I
after
was-
asking
I
that
was-
question.
I was fighting with my own mouth not to say Ding Dong Land.
Jesus, and then he said,
That's where the smile was coming from.
thought it was a Disney smile.
That's the new section they're building. Beyond Tomorrowland.
Ding Dong Land. It's just a racetrack where everybody's the worst driver you've ever encountered.
How'd they get the insurance clearance for this track?
Ooh, let me ice my gap. But incredibly fucked up. And did you know that the reason why they were able to find her body is because residents were saying that the water tasted fucked up.
Yeah, that's like the creepiest possible. Ugh. Just being in a hostel and realizing you drank dead lady water.
Yeah.
Trying to brush your teeth. You know.
Yeah. Which I never fucking knew in my life that water towers on top of buildings was how that building was getting water at this
Pretty wild,
era.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured it was all coming through the fucking pipes.
Yeah,
It's
same.
every pipe comes through. Every
Yeah.
water pipe comes through. You know? I'll figure the words out soon.
Do you remember the hotel we stayed at in New York, Citizen M?
Yeah?
On the, I think the main street there is Bowery. If you stay on the Bowery side, I think it is, and you get a room high enough up, you could overlook a water tower that has Rosario Dawson's face painted on it.
Is it her water tower?
I don't think so, but brother, I would drink every bit of liquid in that thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you find out, oh, I've been brushing my teeth with dead hooker water,
Yeah.
and then you get like, wait, let me see. Who was it? Let me see a picture of the hooker.
Yeah, if a dead body ends up in the Rosario Dawson tank, they have to then paint like fucking Whoopi Goldberg's face on the side. That was mean.
It was
She
mean,
is a
I
person,
guess,
Jake.
but I don't
Regardless of
get
what
it.
you would say, Jake. I think she is a person, man.
Oh my god,
But Elisa's
say
death was ruled. Her death was ruled an accident, Jake. She was missing, so I guess you
Yeah.
could say Elisa Lam was on the lam for a little while.
I guess you could say that
Yeah.
if you wanted to. How in the fucking world though? Wasn't the water thing bolted down? Like, isn't that the mystery of how she got in there?
One of the things that people say is a reason why it was probably not accidental. I disagree because I've seen a picture of the top of the tank. They say that because the latch was shut behind her, but it just seems like a thing you could just pull open, drop in, and as soon as you drop in, it shuts. I don't know if it locks when it shuts behind you,
yeah.
but
So you think it is accidental?
I think it could have been.
Yeah.
Because it seems very easily accessible if you can get up on the roof. You know, anybody can do anything. If you can put a baby on a roof, you can put a lady on a roof.
Yeah, a lot of roof business over at that Cecil Hotel.
Maybe crawled so the lady could walk.
Oh my God, what if that baby opened it for her?
Oh man.
Maybe she was trying to get the baby out of them.
Oh no.
How did that baby get across the street though?
It's a boss baby.
I need to take a gander at that building and the building across the street. Hopefully the roofs are the same.
I would like to see it.
I have to know how this lady possibly threw a fucking baby across the street.
She was also an Olympic shot putter.
Babe, what are you doing? Just listening for birds. With your baby up to your ear? This isn't the telephone? We don't want any. You slam your baby down and accidentally kill it on the fucking desk. Oh, man. That is.
And that was Baby Phone by Mike Rainey.
And the award for Best Picture goes to, wow, Baby Phone, Michael Rainey. Thank you, Emma Stone.
Keep going. I want to know where this goes.
All right, I'm also going to smash Emma Stone's skull, too.
Oh, no.
My God.
Yeah.
This thing's got more twists and turns than a damn rock and roller coaster.
Oh, man. I would even go so far as to say it has more twists and turns than Stephen Hawking's physique.
Okay.
You know that song where John Legend says all your curves and all your edges?
Don't.
He accidentally saw Stephen Hawking being showered on Epstein Island.
All right, so this lady somehow drove herself into the water tank. She's that bad of a driver.
Mm-hmm.
And is also a bad swimmer.
Like nothing was going right for this lady.
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, she probably drove a bike into there as well that she couldn't figure out how to ride.
How many days do they think that she was in there? How many days of gross water?
All right, so she checked in on January 26th, and they discovered her on the 31st.
Okay. And she was there for more than one night alive?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think time spent in the water tank was 3 days,
Okay.
which is how quickly can somebody decompose?
That's what I was wondering as well.
Do you think
Still
it's
not
maybe
proven.
just people being racist by saying, I don't say anything, but this water tastes like an Asian lady? And it wasn't necessarily her decomposing. It could have just been, we all have different body juices, Jake.
Yeah, every ethnicity has a certain...
Flavor.
Yeah.
Like black people think we smell like wet dogs.
Yeah, the worst flavor.
I think we smell good.
You do.
Juicy Jeff?
They found her on February 19th.
Oh, wait.
So she was in there for...
All right, my bad. All right, that
she was in there for a while.
But she was there, like,
That's
her
3
stay was from the
weeks.
26th to the 31st.
Correct. She
All
was supposed to check out the 31st
All right,
and
then
never
finding
did.
her on the 19th wouldn't make much more sense from a decomposition perspective.
Yeah.
So that is gross water and not just somebody being incredibly racist.
That's multiple weeks of people drinking that water.
It's like my CPAP tank.
I can't believe they haven't done a mesothelioma Camp Lejeune type commercial for that.
God.
Is any of that English?
Camp Lejeune? You're not aware?
Mesothelioma? I'm teasing, I know.
Yeah.
I know, it's all French.
It's so fun to hear you say that, to see you say that with glitter in your eyebrows.
Well, my father used to say I was a baguette, so it would all check out at this point.
Check out. That's
Aria.
something that did not happen at the hotel.
Jake, that's a good one.
Just wanted to bring us back.
Yeah.
Landing that big bird.
Jake, in 2014, the building was sold for $30 million. Yep.
Pretty penny.
And they changed the name back?
It became, so after that is when it became privately funded, and as of now, up until now, it's homeless housing.
Okay.
And it's only, the most recent statistic I saw was that it's 60% at capacity. At 60% capacity. So it's not even,
good.
but why can't
That's what
they
they're
fill-
allowed to
No,
have?
they're allowed to have 100% capacity. And it is now for sale again. As of March 2024, it's for sale again. And the people that are in charge of, it's called the fucking Skid Row like housing initiative or something. They're worried now that it's going to be sold privately.
And all these loonies are going to be back on the street.
Yes. One thing about it though, it was fucking nominated for historical cultural monument status.
Okay.
Because there was the guy who was the architect that designed it was a guy named Lloyd Lester Smith. The city was honoring his work, and because the Cecil was a part of his body of work,
Yeah.
they included it in this designation, which means it's going to be next to impossible to destroy it.
Yeah.
So it will probably always be there in some capacity. I just don't know how much modification they can do to it, if anything significant, let alone fucking just topple the entire fucking thing.
Yeah, probably not much to the facade.
Yeah.
They can probably do whatever they want inside.
More French.
Yes. Oui.
Are you looking at the front of Jake's shorts?
He nutted on my piss.
In case anybody's wondering why we're talking about nutting, there was an incident, what was it, yesterday in Philadelphia?
Yesterday, yeah.
Which was, I don't even know what fucking day this is anymore. I'm on Disney time,
It
baby.
was Wednesday. It's always Mickey in Disney World. Yeah, it was Wednesday.
Yes.
And I saw it from a non-local news source on Twitter.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay.
From like a national account. Just from an account that's usually sharing pretty...
David Buster's.
Yeah, it's the Dave and Buster's account. Dave and Nutters.
Dave busting her. Bust on her.
But yeah. Go ahead.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah, a guy masturbated on a woman's leg in a Dollar Tree. And there is video of him running for his life out of the store after he does it. And the lady who's holding the camera points it to her leg
Which is blurred
and
out.
says, "He nutted on my leg." Which I cannot fathom.
Yeah.
Using the same word that you use in the bedroom
Yeah.
at the Dollar Tree parking lot for cum.
But there's no confusion. Everybody completely understands what she's talking about. I would have had a difficult time explaining what just happened. I might have just said nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I became a mute because of what that woman said.
Yeah.
Turn into little Danny Torrance, just kind of talking to yourself. writing something in
White
the
cum, white cum, white cum, white cum. Here's salami. Another dick joke, Jake.
Speaking of, did you see what's her
Shelley
name
Duvall,
died?
yeah.
Yeah.
Shelley Duvall, yeah.
Really a sweet soul, terrific actress. As far as The Shining, everybody was perfectly cast for those roles.
Yeah.
Truly one of the best movies of all time. Jake, you've read The Shining, correct?
Yeah.
Tell me if you feel this way too. With every page, I identified more and more with Jack Torrance.
It is kind of scary. Yeah. How much. And then he starts to go on the alcoholic rampage and.
Been there, brother.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never gone that far with it. So that's when I got like too scary for me.
Yeah, you don't like the party.
Man, you know me. Old party pooper.
Yeah, if I was if I was Shelley Duvall and the kid and Danny in the movie, I would have just said out, "He nutted on my leg." The police would have fucking took a damn snowmobile there, Jake.
And to complete that nutted on the leg story, after that video went viral, Meek Mill found it and he basically put a hit out on this guy. He said, "Let's play fucking manhunt on Twitter."
Insane.
And he said, $2,000 to whoever can give me his location. And like, we actually find the guy, and the guy turned himself in almost immediately.
And that's the funny thing, because initially when I was like, dude, $2,000, come on, man. But $2,000 is enough to get everybody moving.
Get the whole fucking ATV squad on it.
I would, yeah. When I saw that, he had already turned himself in, but when I saw that tweet, we live close enough to the city that where I would have thought nothing of driving around.
Yeah.
Really?
Keep my ear to the streets, dude.
Oh, my God.
You bring in the receipt to Meek, like, hey, it was me.
I don't know. I've made some videos making fun of him, so I don't know if he'd give me my 2 G's.
He'd definitely make you fucking
Give you 2 Ds.
strip for it. We're caught up on
Yeah,
Cecil.
that's the Cecil, baby. And it's a place that the videos that I saw where people are able to gain access is they're able to bribe a security guard.
Yikes.
And it sounds like it takes $500 to
Jesus
get in there.
Christ.
Yeah.
I'll just pretend to be homeless and get the voucher.
That's a great idea.
I mean, what? How?
Dude,
what's
that's
that?
perfect.
Just how have you guys
Whoa.
fucking nut on my legs and shit on my head? Be like, I'm a homeless guy.
You could
I've been
pass.
trying to be an actor.
You'd be
Look at
I
all
think
this
out of the
nut.
three of us, you would present as the best homeless guy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know why.
Jaundice.
Yes.
That's actually the name of the cashier at my Dollar Tree. If you're watching, Jaundice, hello.
Yes, John. I'll have this, John. Just point at the John you want.
Oh man, where would you guys go if you were homeless?
I think probably Key West is a nice option. There's a lot of homeless in Colorado, and I love the mountains. So
Vegas.
Vegas
where I'd go.
is a definite nonstop fun time. Probably.
It seems like it would be like so crazy that you could probably get away with things to kind of establish like a home. You know what I mean?
Have you ever seen the underground tunnel people in Vegas?
Heard about them.
Yeah, I've never seen them.
Pretty interesting way of life.
Is it like they're real?
They've got
Yeah.
like electricity and shit down there.
Whoa.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, Andrew Callahan from Channel 5, like he did a pretty neat piece on them. And they showed him making what were they called? Tunnel tacos. Did you see that?
I don't remember.
It looks like you would definitely get sick from it, but it does look good.
I think he could take it.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
tunnel taco belly.
Well, I don't know. I got treated pretty poorly by the Papa last night. The old midnight order of Papa John's, probably a mistake to begin with. I know. But I must have had the munchies or something. I ate half a pizza and a few breadsticks, and I got woken up by a gut demon.
That's my favorite Gladys Knight song. The Midnight Order to Papa John's.
You know I'm leaving a tip.
Isn't that Ray Charles?
Every
That's Gladys Knight and the Pips.
old black person's covered.
Was it the Midnight Train to Georgia that you were singing?
It was, yeah.
I thought that was Ray.
Georgia is.
Georgia on my
Georgia on my mind,
mind. Midnight Train to Georgia on my mind. Now we're doing a Jeopardy-esque portmanteaus. Speaking of portmanteaus, you got some chili piggies. You got some thick ankles.
This fucker's freezing, man. I got bucket foot. And thank you for being so cool about my foot
man.
icing down. And
You're a brave man to keep sticking your tootsies in there.
it hurts, man. But
That sucks.
Have you tried throwing glitter in there to see if it'll warm
I'm going
it
to
up?
try it, yeah. Can you dump the rest of that in there, John?
After I leave.
But I will prevail over gout. I was whipping gout's ass for like a week.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't even acknowledge it.
Yeah.
And I ate pretty well initially. And I think what happened is I got a little greedy. I had 2 desserts 2 nights ago. And I think that kind of sent me in the wrong direction.
That might do it, yeah.
I got to chill with the sweets. And it was hot as shit. So I was probably dehydrated easily. And
Sweets and the meats
Yeah.
yeah.
are fucking your feets. Did you have to hobble at all? Were you like truly a hobbling point at all?
Yeah. I think like my 3rd day in, I
Really
like,
struggling to
I had
get
to sit on the
around.
cat. Like I had my leg put up and it was just insane because I was like, I didn't hurt my fucking foot. Why does this
Yeah.
fucking hurt this bad?
Yeah. Why would God choose me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the more I hydrated, the more cherries I got, the better I ate, the more it improved. And yeah, I just think I got a little too nuts with it. So I'm back on the right track. And I think tomorrow I'm going to be much better off than I am tonight.
Are you just going to have a drawer in your fridge dedicated to cherries from like this point on?
I might.
Yeah.
I might even oh my God. I might even watch Cherry Poppins videos. Did I ever tell you about her?
Ooh. She was a porn star?
Yes. Was. Yes.
Was? Oh, man. Her cherry pop.
And she turned everything around?
No. Maybe in the afterlife.
She left the biz? Oh, no.
Yeah, I found out she was dead by going. I was looking to see if she was on Facebook, and I found a Cherry Poppins fan group. I'm glad you think it's funny.
No, Mike, we're very sad for you.
Yeah,
We're
my girlfriend's dead, but you think it's hilarious. But I looked her up. I was in the car with my wife. My wife was driving, and I was in the passenger seat. I squinted like I was doing either a bad impression or work, and I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, all right, let me see if Cherry Poppins is on Facebook. She was not. However, there was a Cherry Poppins fan group. So I was like, oh, let me click on that and become a part of that. Very first post I see was an RIP post. It took my breath away. I don't remember what I told my wife as to why my breath was taken away, but I had to think of something fast, and I couldn't just say, the lady who I've been cranking it to has been found dead.
How long had it been?
It had been a little while because, you know, you'll get into a band and they're new to you, but they're not necessarily making new stuff.
Yep.
That's what Cherry Poppins was to me. She was, you know, she was in the game for a while, and I feel terrible because, you know, some ladies, like, you could see the lights left their eyes.
Yeah.
And
She still had a nice sparkle there.
No.
Oh, no.
Sparkle was gone. I have all the sparkle now, but her sparkle was gone, so it's kind of, maybe it's better off that a car took her from us.
A car?
Actually, I think it was an overdose. You never really know with these people.
That's a roller coaster.
I know.
Actually, it was a roller coaster.
Yeah, it was King Takashi. Yeah, her fucking. I have a keychain and a fucking and a coffee mug with her fucking dead on the fucking car. Yeah, so she's gone.
And I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It's very kind of you guys. I appreciate you. But it's heaven's gain. My loss is heaven's gain.
Yeah. She's in hell because of her business, because of her profession. No, she's an angel.
Yeah,
I think so,
she's
too,
doing a
yeah.
human service.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it, Jake.
We might look her up tonight. Is that bad? Do you get bad juju for popping off to a dead ex-porn
Bad
star?
luck.
No, I think it's like saying a penis prayer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's lighting a candle.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
It's
Nice.
lighting a candle for a porn star.
And
I might even light a candle before I light that candle. You know.
dude, I mean, one of the one of the toughest aspects of having to endure this loss in silence is that I genuinely want to tell my wife that she looks like Cherry Poppins.
Oh my god. Does she know the name?
Probably not, man. But I think it's a compliment
What
because
scent candle?
You know, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We have a little cabinet full of them.
here's her RIP post. Doesn't look like my wife.
I'm not commenting on that, but I will say that's a very sad post. Why the black ribbon?
She's dead, Jake.
Is that what the black ribbon stands for? Or did she like to be choked? Is that what that is? Is
No.
that like,
No,
last
she's a
point-
queen of spades, Jake. That's what the black ribbon means. She's dead.
The last point she did was blacked raw.
Mike, you're lashing out because you're emotional.
I don't see the resemblance, really.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe slightly, but
Thank you.
red hair and...
He
and
kept
remember-
scrolling till you said yes. Okay.
Okay, that one.
If you were a lady, would you be angry if your husband said that you look like one of his favorite porn stars? I think it's one of the utmost compliments, right next to coming fast.
I have been biting my tongue for years. There's a couple that I think resemble.
Really?
Oh yeah, and I like finding them.
Oh, okay.
I don't look for them. I don't even necessarily know their name, but when they show up on the main feed, it's like a little. I don't even think she'd be mad at this. You know,
That's funny.
I'm not gonna wake her up,
Yeah.
but
Hey, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, imagine getting a porn elbow in the middle of the night. Babe, you got to see this.
kind of like you, right?
She looked at the screen and was like,
Kind of look like
Remind
that.
you of anybody?
You ever seen France? I bet there's an Eiffel Tower.
what's the
Jake. Nasty bitch. That's so nice. Because, like, I know if my wife was like, you remind me of, and I said, who? She's like, Peter North. I would love that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. But
Is it my long ropes or my horse cock or my stoic face?
Yeah, we know your name's Peter. We're just going to call you Terry.
Oh, man. Dude, that should be on his gravestone. Long ropes, horse cock, stoic face. That would be a lovely epithet.
Yeah, you don't even need the name.
Oh,
But
Peter North.
Yeah. Oh, man. There's so many of them go too soon. There's one. What is this lady's name? I think it's Casey Cox, who is another one that kind of looks like my wife. Seems like she bowed out, and the rumor is that it was a car accident. However, a few guys are just like, no, she just gave it up. She became a Christian. She went to AA. She got her life together. She now has a husband and a family, which I think a car accident is kind of like getting a new hooker Social Security card.
Whoa.
Are people saying car accident and died?
Yes.
Yeah, saying like,
Or left the biz and is anonymous now?
that's like the dog version of going to the farm.
Yeah. It's the porn star Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah.
That she had an accident on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She went to the rainbow waterbed.
She saved up for a 1999 Mitsubishi Eclipse, and she took that thing straight to heaven like Paul Walker. She high-fived Paul Walker on her way up.
What do you think he's doing up there? I know, but I'm
Flooring
asking
it.
what you think. Yeah.
Flooring it.
Yeah.
He's just making one big... It's like a car meetup.
Yeah.
But he's the only guy, and he's doing one infinity donut.
I was gonna say he's you got to pay your one token to get like a drive along with him.
Oh yeah, the eternal token.
yeah.
Your eternal
Yeah.
token.
From,
You pay him, and you get to do a quarter-mile go along with him.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can learn a lot more about Eternal Tokens and Mike's Heaven if you're on Patreon.
Yeah.
From our Mike's Heaven AMA a couple weeks ago.
I know one thing. I wouldn't want them to talk to any ladies I know in my heaven. Like, hey, Paul, stop talking to her.
Yeah,
With that little
handsome.
half smile.
You fucking...
Yeah. You want to become Paul Wheelchairer? You keep it up. And just real quick, Paul, doesn't my wife look like Jerry Poppins?
I told you.
A little bit in the nutted on face.
He nutted on my sandals. He nutted on my... I just got my toenails painted. He nutted on them.
Oh, my God. Dude, what a day ruiner getting nutted on.
Dude,
is.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be tough for me to go into a Dollar Tree in any city for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Knowing that someone's in there, comes blazing.
Is that going to be the new backdoor dickhead? Yeah, everybody just going to be like, he nutted on my leg. Every time you walk into a Dollar Tree, you got to say it.
Dude, she might have beat Hawk Tuah.
She might. Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Whoa.
Yeah, she needs to really embrace this fame.
I bet you she wished he would have spit on that thing.
Dude, Hawk Tuah and Nutted on My Leg should do slap boxing.
Wait, power slap?
Yeah, power
Celebrity
slap.
death
Yeah.
match.
Good for her too, Hawk Tuah. I like her. She's got a good spirit. I think
Yeah.
she's really finding her groove. She's got some merch coming out. I'll bet she's going to have a podcast soon, and I'm really rooting for her. I hope
I hope so.
She said she wants to get into comedy. I really hope she does.
I mean, it seemed like she was trying to be funny,
She was.
and she
Yeah.
was funny enough to become famous instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sure hope for her Paul's sake she was making a joke. Because I think she lives with her grandfather, and that's got to be strange. But some relationships are different, you know?
Yeah, I would not care. If you got Hawk Tuah money coming in, fucking spit on
Yeah.
my goddamn bank card.
Man, imagine all the drinkable meals you could have with Hawk Tuah money.
Oh, yeah, he's got Hawk Tuah Ensure. Ew. But every pot has its lid, man. I hope every person out there listening or watching this, you find your own personal Hawk Tuah and just find something that makes you tens of thousands of dollars very quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll probably make a nice fucking $500,000 off of this, at least.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah.
Did you see this?
Hopefully she captures that lightning bottle for as long as you can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just fucking. I always said hot Tuah. I feel like that was the cartoon thing, but she's got a southern accent, so it came out hot Tuah on that thing.
And also, she's not sucking dick in 1923. It's
No, but that is she's referencing the Looney Tunes spittoon, I think.
okay, but I think she's a modern day dick sucker.
Yes.
So I think she's correct.
Yeah, we're not arguing about the same thing, I don't think.
I like her spin on it. I like her spitting on it.
I like her sitting and spinning on it. And if she spits while she spins, well, then I'll clean up later.
Jake, you got tarps, right?
Oh man, I saw there was a girl out there doing a farting on it video. You see that one?
To do it like a viral.
Trying to ride the wave.
Yeah, come on.
I saw the guys that like filmed it who are clearly just fucking.
Yeah, fuck off, guys.
Yeah.
Vultures that go to the drinking streets in Austin and Nashville, and then they're angry about not being famous from it. And it's like
shit, man. You're not cute in 25.
Yeah, you're also not saying anything funny in return to these ladies. Like I've seen those videos before, and they're just like, oh yeah, and then you do sexy stuff or something. Like they're not talented.
Yeah, there's no real dialogue. It's just them pushing the drunk person, prodding.
Dude.
And that lady, I mean, they should be fucking paying for that girl's plane tickets. Like they probably got enough recognition from it. The most famous they'll ever get, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate seeing people try to really reenact that with their own, like the farting lady.
Yeah.
Like this isn't the fucking ice bucket challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ice sucket challenge.
Yeah. No. You can't be doing
Ice sucket
imitation.
challenge. Yes. I knew it.
You got
knew
there,
I could
Mike?
get there. The
You got
ice
there.
sucket challenge.
He got there, and somehow he's got more glitter on his face than he did the last time I looked at him.
You know why, John?
Oh what?
Let me cover up my
Oh
beard.
no.
I'm just
God.
getting ready. I'm just getting ready in case any magic happens.
I'm gonna love
Please.
having to explain
I'm
this.
gone for so long that there's no way my girlfriend believes that we actually podcast for this long. So please do not cover me in glitter, man.
Toss us on Jake.
At least you never left your
I know.
house, dude.
I'm imagining the argument that would happen tomorrow morning. Like, no, I swear to God, it was for the podcast.
One night I'm going to ask you to close your eyes, and I'm going to douse you in baby oil and fucking glitter, so you fucking reek of it.
Oh man.
And I'll still go to Wawa for a $6 hoagie fest after that.
Baby. Man, I'm so happy to see all you guys. This is such
I know, me too.
This is nice.
And we're heading to Texas soon. We're gonna book we should book our tickets after this. They're still
Let's do it,
pretty
baby.
cheap,
Let's get it.
and I'm so
get it.
fucking exciting. You were just in Texas,
Yeah.
but still haven't been to Austin, right?
I've never been there, no.
Have you been?
No, never been.
I can't wait to be there with you guys. I think I'll send you the Airbnb that I found, but it's reasonably cheap, and I think it's an apartment, which.
Oh.
That's kind of cool.
Maybe if you'd rather have a house, but everybody has good reviews of it, and it's got 3 beds. There are 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms,
That's all we need.
Perfect.
and it looks fucking like really nice and remodeled in there.
Awesome.
I think some of the 2 of the bathrooms might have a nice soaking tub.
I know what I'm getting stuck in.
Yeah. Do you want to check all this baby oil? We have to.
Just all of our merch shirts are covered in baby oil by the time it lands.
Yeah, we have a friend who tubs hard. I think the key to a peaceful vacation with numerous people is everybody having their own room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did your family have? They didn't have all separate rooms, right?
Yeah.
Each kid had
Yep.
their own room.
Yeah, dude, it was.
Oh my! Oh, you were
It was
Airbnb.
Airbnb,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I was thinking Disney hotels.
Oh my
No,
God, that would be
Yeah, that would be
insane.
$1,000 a night.
Oh, that's fucking nice, dude. A 4-bedroom
Yeah.
with the pool.
Yeah, man.
Was it in Kissimmee?
Yeah. So it was kind of far. Like, I wouldn't stay there again just because it was a half hour to the parks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
It was longer than I would want to drive, though.
Yeah, I get that.
Was it pretty close to where we stayed? It wasn't the same neighborhood, was it?
No. I think we were maybe like 15 minutes away. I don't think we were too far. Maybe 20.
Okay.
We were closer in our old
Yeah.
place. Okay.
Romeo Circle.
Romeo Circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing that named itself, God named it for us. After years of me just saying, I wonder how many men it takes to stand in a circle with dick and butt
Yeah.
and button on dick
We've all seen it.
in our
our mind's eye.
undried dreams we have.
Yes.
All right. Jeff's skitzing over here. Relax, man.
Relax, I stole it from a SNL Jason Sudeikis sketch from 15 years ago.
Saying wet around Drippy Jeff is like saying Beetlejuice with Michael Keaton a foot. Speaking of a foot, I'm going to put my Tootsies back in this bucket.
It looks painfully red.
It hurts,
from
man.
the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got to do it to myself, man.
Is
But
it keeping you like wide awake too?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Wow.
good, man.
I never, I think when my gout was at its most extreme, having anything touching it at all, cold press, hot press was going to be excruciating.
Yeah, baby. Mind over matter, baby.
But yours is swollen. Mine never really got swollen. It was just fucking, if it bent at all, it was the most gruesome pain possible.
I've always said this. If I can endure Cherry Poppins' death, I can endure this. I've always
Yeah.
said it for the last 2 weeks that I've had gout.
Yeah, I've heard you say it once,
Yeah.
just now.
Oh, man. But, yeah, we were discussing Disney stuff beforehand, and I could have talked about it forever, man.
Dude,
So
you
much
got to do.
Skyliner stuff. That was a new thing for
Skyliner
me.
is so
I'd never
cool.
ridden that before.
You were telling us about Tron too. How sick that was.
I love Tron in large part because you have to sit doggy style to ride it.
Wait, for real?
Yes.
Like a speed bike?
Yes.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to
Feel
sit doggy style.
exposed?
You do. I think they should rename it Twan instead of Tron because of the position they put you in to have to ride it.
Is that a cross between twerking and twanning?
It's Twan. You know, you ever come across a Twan? I'll introduce you to a Twan.
All right.
But yeah, Tron is one of the best rides at Disney.
That's awesome, man.
Super fun, super fast.
All glowing lights, right?
Dude.
I've never seen either of the movies. Maybe they made two.
I haven't either. No.
Or two with Jeff.
Yeah, I saw the first one with that. It was good.
There's two new
Yeah.
ones and then only the original.
Yeah, only one original.
That's what they be
one.
doing with old 80s movies. They'd be
Yeah.
like, Dune, now you're two
Yeah,
parts.
two Dune,
Now Tron, now you're two parts.
two Tron.
And that's one thing they said to me. I was like, I didn't see either of the movies. And the guy's like, but you understood the ride? I was like, yeah, I got everything. He's like,
What brain dead fucking imbecile were you having that conversation with?
that's what I wish the man said to me.
Who were you talking to?
Myself.
I thought it was an employee. Like doing a survey after you got off.
It was a Tron mannequin.
It was just a fucking guy in a robe by his hotel.
Just has a helmet on, just so you don't know it's fake.
Yeah, when riding the ferry to the Magic Kingdom, remember we talked about one of the bad Disney stuff about the kid that got eaten by the fucking alligator.
Yeah.
He didn't actually get eaten by the alligator. I found out the alligator did break his neck.
And
He got like
drowned and rolled.
yes,
Man,
But his body was pretty much whole.
it was yeah. They ended up 16 hours later. They found him, and
That's a long time for a man-made body of water.
yeah.
yeah, you got to wonder like how many lights can you get in there?
I mean, it should be draggable.
I agree with you.
breakable
I
within
agree with you.
a
Yeah.
couple hours.
I agree with you, man. It does seem like a very long time to not be able to find a person in that water. But yeah, it took 16 hours. They captured like 6 or 7 gators that they anticipated to be the size that people said was the one that took them under.
Whoa.
But they were all smaller.
No, they were around the size. They say that it was probably one of the gators that they got and killed.
There
Was the
were
one that did it.
6 in there?
There was a lot in there. I don't know how they keep them out or how they're able to keep track.
Yeah.
Because all these the entire Disney World Resort is built on a swamp.
Yeah, I mean, but they're not roaches. Like, if you dig a fence down long or far enough, like chicken wire, they're not going to be able to go on. I know they can dig and I know they can climb.
They're intelligent too.
But if it's like not a fucking chain link fence around the entire property, but then it's like how many are already in there in the water?
Yeah.
They need to. I mean, they've got the most money out of anybody.
Yeah.
They've got the means to keep that place gator free.
Yeah.
They have to.
Yeah.
Just they don't look for gators unless a kid gets fucking pulled under. Look for gators every week.
Now, what they've done in light of this situation is to put up rock walls and then fences around that. It used to just be you could just walk right up to the lake because I guess they just assume that the gators don't really fuck with people, and generally they don't.
Yeah.
But I think this gator mistook the kid for another animal, and he didn't eat him. So I think eventually the gator realized
this is not a bird or whatever. I thought. Yeah.
But yeah, the parents never sued Disney either.
They never sued Disney.
No.
I assume that's because they gave them
Disney Plus.
I assume they let them slide on a lightning pass for a couple days. No, Disney gave them money without a doubt.
And they can come whenever they want. But I don't know if they want to.
I don't know
Yeah, I don't
if
know
you're
if they
going to
wanna
go
do that.
back.
There is like some kind of commemoration for the boy.
I would hope so.
At it happened at the Grand Floridian.
That's where it happened?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Is it the Seven Seas Lagoon that goes
Yes.
over to
Yep.
Magic Kingdom?
Yeah, the Polynesians there and the Grand Floridian is right
That's
there.
a gigantic body of water.
Wow.
But still, like you said, like,
I didn't realize it
you
was
should
right
be
there.
able-
I know, but I mean, from day one, it's like, all right, we're in alligator land. Before we fill this thing up, let's make sure
Yeah.
there's no way for alligators to get in here.
You're a thinking man. That's one thing I've always said about you.
They should hire me to get a time machine.
They have tunnel alligators too
save.
there.
Tunnel gators?
Yeah. Tunnel. They live under the tunnels.
Oh, they can go through the grates.
Yeah. Dip it in, Mike.
If you couldn't hear that on the mic, we just got a nice little gout dip from
Wet and juicy,
Mr.
right,
Rainey.
Jeff?
I will have some.
I will say my wife and I, we went to the Capitol Grill last week, and that's like meat heaven. And I'm surprised I didn't get a gout flare up.
Yeah,
from that,
you really are
'cause
fucking
I was drinking whiskey.
flying close to the sun.
We had cheesecake.
man.
I ate a steak. We had scallops.
Shit,
we had
that's the
bacon
fucking-
and lobster bisque.
went with an
I went.
IV.
I literally did everything I could basically to
You
give
basically
myself
called gout the N-word.
basically, and it didn't show
won't.
up. Got scared of me.
Hopefully
didn't
that
get
means
it.
you're safe for at least the year.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Gout
Yeah.
works like pre-check.
Were you trying to summon gout? Because I mean,
I was just trying to live my best life, man.
Yes.
I'm just trying to enjoy the things that I like to enjoy.
it all sounded amazing.
I know. I want Capitol Grill now.
Jeff, it does sound like you and your wife had.
There it is.
My fingers are
Mad. Oh no! 2 in the tink and 1 in the stink.
a magical evening. Thank you, Jeff.
Nothing came out.
Except my fingers.
Except for his glitter fingers.
Now imagine I had to go to the ER with fucking gout and fingers stuck in a glitter. They'd be like, "How have you ever gotten pussy, man?"
I didn't start sprinkling glitter until after I got pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot wait to go back to Disney, man. I love it there. I love Universal Studios.
Yeah.
I just love that whole area, man.
We had so much fun at that
Halloween Hard
Horrors.
Nights. That was incredible, man.
That
I wonder
was
what they're going to have this
so
year.
cool.
Have you guys kept up with what they're going to
Last
have
year
this
was
year?
Child's
I
Play.
have not
right?
thought about it once since I left.
You were on acid.
I had a great time on acid. Very funny time, especially the guy airdropping funny pictures to the line.
That was funny.
That was amazing. And then the roller coaster at the end of the night blew my damn top off.
I watched a travel video where a lady was at Universal Studios. She's like, I don't know why, but teenagers have a tendency to airdrop pictures when you're in line here.
Amazing.
What kind of pictures do we get?
Funny, like...
Weird memes.
Yeah, weird, funny memes that I think were for a generation or two behind me.
Yeah.
What do they have, Jeff?
So it looks like the 3 big haunted houses this year are going to be Insidious,
I don't know that one.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire,
Exciting.
and A Quiet Place.
So whites only?
Jesus.
Did you guys rehearse that? How is that so fast? Yeah. Didn't even finish the word before you said. I did read somebody going to see A Quiet Place and leaving before the 30-minute mark. Didn't say what area of town or what city it was, but he said there are a lot of talkers.
Not so quiet place. Yeah. That's...
I'm going to have to go rip a pisser, man.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy. We'll hold it down. Jake, if you had to pick one theme park,
yeah,
if you had a bag with you right now and somebody said it's all paid for,
man,
you're going there, where would you go?
It would probably be the Magic Kingdom. Yeah, that would be the one. It is. That's just my childhood is always spent going to that one, and yeah, it's always just nostalgia. It's all the new stuff they've added. Like I haven't done Tron ride. I'm excited Splash Mountain reopened.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
They had there's a an a la carte food stand.
Yeah.
Next to Tiana's Bayou Adventure, that's very good.
Well, yeah. So they had new foods at this, like
they did, yeah.
Southern.
Yeah, there are 3 dishes that they offer.
Man,
one is beignets, which were delicious. One is hot honey chicken, which is delicious.
Uh-huh.
And then the third one I didn't have because I'm not a shrimp guy. It was shrimp gumbo.
The shrimp gumbo is good. I feel like I have just regular gumbo at Port Orleans. You would know. You guys both would know that. They have gumbo. I thought it was shrimp gumbo.
I never had it, no.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think that gumbo's like not really something you should be giving out at Disney World? Like it's hot as shit.
Yes.
Like no one wants a hot gumbo in the middle of like July. I feel like a shrimp po' boy maybe.
I'm with you 100%. I just think they know they can sell it because people just want to buy all the shit associated with the ride.
I've never had gumbo before. Yeah, like that.
And also that would be me. I think a shrimp po' boy would definitely be the way to go. I wouldn't be surprised if they substitute one of those items for that.
Thinking gumbo right now.
But the ride is very fun.
Yeah.
I try to not watch any spoilers, and initially I was like, I don't know if this is it. But then there's a point in the ride where it really kicks it in the high gear.
Nice.
And
okay.
It's really fucking fun.
Was it? I know we talked about this a little bit, or maybe we didn't. No, we haven't talked about it yet. Like, was it super animatronic, or was it more just everything's digital now?
No, it's a different kind of animatronic in that the biggest difference is in the face. So it's like they're very robotic, but then with their faces are able to contort digitally.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So it's kind of like a screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a little unnerving though.
Yeah, that's the definition of what? Uncanny Valley.
Uncanny
right?
Valley, yeah.
Yeah.
So it definitely like took me out of it. Whereas like if you go on like Pirates of the Caribbean, where I think it's exclusively like old school animatronics.
Yeah.
That's more natural.
Was this like I'm thinking like iRobot face kind of, or is that no? Those were like masks.
It's hard to describe, but it definitely, I don't know. To me, it was a little bit creepy, but I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Dude, it's like the head in Haunted Mansion.
Oh, I love that shit.
The one in the ball.
Yeah.
Gets me every time. Oof.
It's still one of my favorite rides, man.
Yeah.
An oldie but goodie. It's
3 projectors, right? Is that what they use for the head?
I don't know.
I think it's one like right in the center and then 2 on the side, and they project the image to give it that 3D effect.
Oh, it's very cool.
Yeah.
That's always one of the best rides. That and another one that doesn't always have a big line that I'm surprised it doesn't because the ride is so much goddamn fun is Star Tours.
Yeah, Star Tours is like low key, like awesome because it's not even in the Star Wars.
No, it's like right outside,
Yep.
and they changed up the ride play.
Okay.
Where it's like a different a different, like I guess, objective. I guess the objective is the same, but the scenery is different.
Oh, cool.
And it's very cool.
Yeah, that was the most similar to like kind of like a Back to the Future sort of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're like in the thing, you're moving together.
Yeah,
But
I like the simulator stuff. That and the Simpsons ride at Universal is one of the best simulators. Did you ever ride that?
No, that would be awesome to go do.
Really fun, and it's very cool because they have I don't know if they call it Simpsons Land, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
But the entire time you're waiting in ride for whatever the fucking Simpsons simulator ride is, they're showing Simpson shit. They have like a scenes designated just for the rides, where Sideshow Bob ends up turning on Krusty,
Yeah.
and it's like he's chasing you on this fucking.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really neat.
Are y'all talking about Dorney Park?
Yes.
Shit, I didn't know they had all that.
And they also have foot-long hot dogs there.
At Dorney Park?
No,
Oh.
at Universal.
Do they? How much is a foot-long hot dog there?
Wait, I think we got one when we were there. We Lady and the Tramp did. No, I think we all got foot-long hot dogs.
They give you a
think-
bag of chips with it too. I think it's $11 maybe.
I think you ate yours in the bathroom mirror.
Sounds like that checks out, actually.
And you ate exactly half of a hot dog with yourself.
Yeah, and you ate mine in the 2A mirror.
With the glory hole.
Yeah, and that man nutted on my leg. No.
Yeah, I remember we walked through Simpsons Land, but it was already closed because of the hard night stuff.
Yeah, was that like open during the day, you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
Some shit does shut down during horror nights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to keep the lights low and spooky, I guess.
I guess you
It
could
seemed
still-
like Simpsons Lane would have been lit up big time.
Yeah, I think so. But Simpsons has, I don't know. One of the things that Simpsons I think really does well is it can be as weird as it is funny. So I think if they had all that shit illuminated with Krusty's face illuminated as well, I think
Yeah.
that could have been spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah, with just a fog machine going.
Yeah.
And they still had the people
Yeah.
running through with like fucking chainsaws
And I mean,
stuff.
like Treehouse of Horrors is a thing that they have, so they should really have.
yeah,
like,
why are they
a
not
little
tying
creative.
that in?
Oh, did you see Universal has a parade now where they had the mayor of Amityville running around?
No, really?
Yeah, and
He's telling everything's going to be fine.
yeah, he's assuring like people on the parade route that the beaches are still open.
Oh,
That's
that's
funny.
awesome.
Yeah, dude, and Jaws is the ultimate fucked up comfort movie.
Yeah,
I could watch that 1,000,000 times over.
it's like 3 hours long, right? Or no? Is it 2 hours?
I think it's two.
Okay.
Man, did you guys see the lady that got? There was
Yes, fucked
8
up.
people
Oh my
in
God.
Texas.
Yeah, it was
The
Galveston,
Texas
I
golf.
think.
Yeah.
Got chomped by the fucking.
Did you
I
see
didn't
that
see
fucking
this.
bite mark, man? It was
Yeah.
cartoon shark bite shaped.
Jesus.
Her entire calf
No way.
ripped off, dude.
That's fucking brutal. I don't want to see that.
The first video I saw, I think all the videos I saw, it's blurred or pixelated, but they have her like not even fully out. Like the surf is still coming up and going out, where they have like they're putting tourniquets on her.
Oh my God.
And people are
Did
just
she
standing
survive?
there. Yeah, she's gonna live, but that leg might never be usable again.
Yeah.
Wow. How do you treat that? What do you think is the first thing they do?
I do not know how you could possibly replace
on it.
muscle like that.
Yes.
Pee on it. So
Yeah.
anything that happens in the ocean, you pee
Yeah.
on it.
It's good. When you, as soon as you get into the ER, every doctor and nurse that they have available comes in and pisses on that shark bite.
Drives me. You came out of the ocean, right? And your leg hurts? Yeah, this is what we're supposed to do.
Do you have insurance? Well, let her answer. All right, she does have
I
insurance.
can't hold it.
Give me a bedpan. Give me a bedpan. No insurance.
Nadine, you better piss in that fucking cup if you have to, but I swear to God, you do not piss on her until we validate our insurance. You got it, you dumb
Can't
bitch.
hold it.
Get it together, you dumb bitch.
All right, first of all, gruesome
Horrific.
shark attack photo. The most cartoonish one I've ever seen in real life.
Shark bait. Ooh, ah, ah.
Second off, there was like 7 or 8 attacks that day.
He was snapping.
How
The same one?
fuck? Yeah. That's what they
Whoa.
think. How the fuck are you going back in
We have
after
a
number
mass
1?
sharker. Mass biter.
Yeah,
He'll be on next year's Shark Week,
Yeah.
which is this week.
Yeah, he's Shark
I've been
Tuah.
watching it every day.
I got it. What channel is it on?
Bite on
Discovery.
that thing.
Discovery. I go chomp, chompy.
I go duh duh.
It's Jaws Tuah.
I gotta watch some fucking Shark Week when I get home. That lady's definitely not watching Shark Week. I'll tell you that much.
I don't know.
I know.
You think you go full embrace?
I think I would.
Discovery Channel. That's where you want to be.
I think I would try to become maximizer for what it's worth and be like, yeah, I'm the lady from the thing. Be like, no, you not. Be like, yeah.
Shit. Why you think I can't stand on this leg?
One of the guys that's on like all of the new Shark Week like shows, he is a shark bite, like shark attack survivor.
Yeah.
I think he's missing his hand and his leg, and he's like one of the guys, and he's like in the tanks. He's like, he does like all the deep sea dives still. Yeah. He like really embraced the shark attack.
Was he like a surfer in the first place? Was he somebody that was always in the water?
Now I just know him as the guy that's on Shark Week all the time. Like, I'm sure if you put it on, you'll see him. He's on like every episode of them.
His legal name is Shark Week Guy.
That took a while to get changed.
10 weeks. He had to appeal at first because they rejected it.
Yeah. So you can't have a trademark logo in your
Yeah.
Well, first
your
off,
full name.
take off the fin. Oh man, I think one of the things that I have fantasized about doing is watching Jaws on a body of water. You know, they have inflatable screens.
Yes.
Even a backyard pool.
Yes,
I was just talking to my brother-in-law about this, about doing it in the water in inner tubes.
You're in Jaws.
Oh, I would
And
be.
then you
I would
scream.
spend the whole movie doing this.
That's what you have, workers with scuba tanks going around underneath you, poking you from
You
time
don't
to
need
time.
a fucking scuba tank, bro. Get a snorkel and a pair of nuts
All right, well,
and get in that fucking
I
water,
didn't say
dude.
I was doing it. I was trying to.
You're gonna pay for
Take care of my
self-contained underwater
employees.
breathing
I'm
apparatus.
just trying to take care of my
Jake.
employees, give them some cool stuff to wear. You
Get
know
a
what I
fin
mean?
and shark nuts to drag behind you in
Look,
the water.
Employee morale is important for me. I want everyone
Trust
to
me,
feel
bro.
like a superhero.
Send me to Party City with $15 coupon.
Yeah, not a snorkel
card.
with a fake shark fin.
I'm gonna be like this,
Yeah.
and you'll never see the rest of my fucking body.
I'm trying to-
Meanwhile, my fucking feet are splashing so loud the entire movie.
Just want to compete with Disney. That's why they have the suits.
Oh man, what a song!
The soundtrack to Jaws,
Yeah, I mean, it's two notes, right?
Yeah.
and then they just pick up steam,
It's like that tweet, like
and then there's like that.
yeah, like try to write a scary story in 6 words or less. Like try to create a spooky animal song in 2 notes or less.
Yeah. See, dissonance where it's at, man.
Do you think any other animals like tried to get John Williams to think of anthems for them? Like a bad monkey, which is like ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ooh ah ah, ooh ooh ah ah, ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah.
Maybe
Maybe like one monkey did
For
that.
Jaws.
Yeah,
I think I remember a background gorilla in the movie Congo doing that, kind of
Yeah.
going off on his own thing.
Don't stare at the camera, Coco.
Ooh ah, ooh ah.
Oh, she's beatboxing again.
Are you still saying ooh ah? I thought we got this guy off the set yesterday. You know what? Let's not have the background monkeys talk at all. Let's try that for
And
today.
get them away from craft services.
How many bananas have you had?
Yeah. The bananas are for the leads. Man.
I think we've outdone ourselves tonight.
I do too, man. And thank you. Thank you.
And
For
thank
everything.
you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you,
being a friend. Jake, do you want to promote anything before we go?
Man, just come see us in Texas next month.
Ooh, yeah.
Bang
We're going to
bong.
be in Austin and we're going to be in
Dallas.
Dallas. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you can get tickets. I know I have the link in all my socials, my link tree. Click on that. You see tickets for us at the Dallas Comedy Club and us in Austin, August 21st and 22nd.
Yep.
Sounds right.
Okay.
Is Linktree free?
It is.
Yeah.
I might get one of those.
Yeah, that's where monkeys hang out. The Linktree.
I'll be monkeying around on Linktree soon.
Yep. How about you, JD?
Yeah, Texas. Come see me, Texas. Come see us in Texas. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Johnny Delco. Love you guys.
Oh, yeah. Come see us. And on top of that, too, thank you to everybody that's pre-ordered my new book, Delco Dirtball, so far. I set a goal of having 1,000 pre-orders, and I got a couple days left in the pre-order period before I officially release the book. So if you haven't bought it yet, you can go to onperks.com and get a new copy of my book, Delco Dirtball. At the time of this recording, I am 900 pre-orders into my 1,000 pre-order goal. So if you can help me get there, I would appreciate it. If you pre-order, you get an invitation to my MacGruber movie screening that I'm having Labor Day weekend, in addition to my Rain Train barbecue that I'm having the day after, which is also on Labor Day weekend. And I'm putting random golden prescriptions in pre-orders. You can, if you get a golden prescription, you get to hang out in the woods with Chris Wood. You get to fucking get drunk and paint with Ryan Shaner. You get to go plumbing and drink High Lifes with Mr. Tubbs. All kinds of fucking cool shit. Make prank phone calls with James Moss and Drew Montana. Just wanted to think of as much cool shit as possible to give to people to show my appreciation for ordering this book, man. And at the very least, every single person who pre-orders gets an invite to my MacGruber screening and my Rain Train barbecue. And you can do that by going to onperks.com and ordering my new book, Delco Dirtball, which is a Wigger crime novel. Jake, 5 cents from every book goes toward Wiggers Without Borders. Are you familiar with that charity?
Oh my God, no. What's that charity, Mike?
It's a certified 501c. These motherfucking nuts. But yeah, check out the book. Go to onperks.com. It's a Wigger crime novel. I think you'll really enjoy it. Funniest book you'll read all summer.
Thank you, folks. Till next time.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you.
See ya.
A little bit of the old gout foot splash.
Giving the people what they want, Mike.
No, it is not. There's so much fucked up shit to get into.
Nail Stickers.